Okay guys, now that I have the nail tips on, what I want to do is from the nail tip and my natural nail, I want to file to blend it to get rid of that little smile line. So you want to file it, don't file it too hard where you file it into your finger, but you just want to get rid of that smile line. And then also any excess oil. So I'm just getting rid of that, just buffing it away. And then this will help the acrylic to stick better, to adhere better to the nail tips. So now that I have that done, what I want to do next, I want to push my cuticles back. So I'm trying to make it where you guys can see. So I'm pressing my cuticle back. Pressing the cuticle back, because if you don't press the cuticle back, then it'll be easy for the nail to lift. So make sure you press the cuticles back. Make sure you press the cuticles back. So now we're going to go in with the primer. So put the primer right on top. Put your primer right on top. Right on top. We're putting the primer right on top. Right on top. Okay. So now we're ready to start the acrylic process. So I have my powder right here. I have my liquid. So now what I'm going to do is start doing the nails. So I got my liquid, my brush dipped in my liquid. I want to take off any excess. And when I pick it up, I want to do like a ball. If you guys can see, I have like a ball of acrylic. And start toward the top. And where the nail plate is, drag your ball across. Drag your ball across. And pat it in, not too hard, but pat it in so you have a smooth surface. So again, pick up another ball. You guys can see, I'm going to drop it right here. And I'm patting it in. And I like this smaller brush because I'm more in control of the acrylic. When you get a big brush, it's harder to kind of control it. And then you don't want to pick up a whole lot. And any excess acrylic, you want to wipe it off. Because you don't want to have it too runny. You want to have it where you're in control of the acrylic. So I'm in control of the acrylic. So now I'm going to go to the second one, this one. I hope you guys can see good. It just seems like I'm getting a glare. Lighting sucks. So I'm going to the second one and I'm going to drop my ball. You guys can see right there. And I'm patting it. Then I start to rub and smooth it out. Like I say, you don't want to pick up too much where it's harder to control. You definitely want to be able to control what you pick up. So I'm pick up my second ball. And I always make sure it's in a ball form. Don't make it real messy where you're not able to control it. So that's the way. So I'm picking up a third ball. And like I say, you want to definitely be in control of your acrylic. Take your time. Don't try to pick up too much. and look in the sides to make sure that you got it all in there, because you don't want water to be able to get underneath there and start lifting the nail up. Okay, picking up another ball. I'm putting it in there. Like I said, I'm trying to get to the sides and all that. Okay, I'm going to the third finger now, to this one. And I'm hoping you guys can see. It just seemed like it's a glare. So I'm going to the third one. Like I said, pick up a ball, pat it in. And like I said, you don't want to pick up too much, guys, because when you pick up a lot, it's harder to control the acrylic. And you don't want to run it all over. But this will save you guys a lot of money. And I would say, practice a lot. It's going to, you know, when you just starting out, it's going to be difficult doing your left hand. But once you get practice with your left hand, it will be a lot easier. But yeah, it's going to take a little practice to learn how to put them on your left hand. So it's best to work with smaller brushes. It's easy to control than a heavier brush. So that definitely will help you out with the situation. You definitely feel a lot better with, you know, using a smaller brush. So there we go. Now we're moving to this finger. So like I said, pick up a ball, drop it, pat it in, and I start at my smile line because I want to make sure that I have that security between, you know, where I put the artificial nail, and I want it to be nice and strong in that area, because if you don't put enough acrylic, it'd be so weak, and the minute you touch or do anything, it's going to break right off. So there I go. Putting it in there. Okay. Okay, now to the last finger. Putting it on the last finger. And like I say, the stiletto nails, if you get them already with the points, you don't got to worry about shaping them and stuff like that. But they do have videos for people that can't find them. They show you how to shape them. But it's just a lot of work. I'd rather just pay the $3, $4 and get it over with, like have it right first time out. So almost. Okay, so if you guys can see, this is the first set that I did. Now I got to do this hand. So now I got to let it set and dry.